Step 9 is performed in two phases, testing and rollout. The objective of this step is to mitigate risks that may arise during implementing the new process by performing one or more of testing strategies, which are role-playing, practice, simulation, and pilot testing. Once the process passes the testing phase, you are ready to implement it full scale. Let's explore each testing method. In role-playing, fake inputs are used, fake orders, requests, etc. Members are assigned different process roles. Here, a participant may not perform the steps when the process is implemented on ground. While in practice testing, real inputs are used, and people who will actually be working on the process participate. In simulation, a computer software is used to test the process under different scenarios to uncover any bottlenecks or problems that may arise. There are some advantages of using the three methods of role-playing, practice, and simulation. First, risk involved in testing is low. You can debug the process without negative consequences to customers and stakeholders. Second, using these methods, you can break the new design during the run and debug and fix it. Also, you can uncover bottlenecks and design problems by imposing pressure on the process. For instance, you can increase the volume or inputs during run, or you can increase complexity to hard test the process. With such methods, you also demonstrate to people the soundness of the new design and how the future process will make their lives easier. And finally, you will have the chance to get more feedback and comments from participants that you may incorporate in the design before implementation. As for piloting, the redesign process is tested for real input and output, but the scope is constrained, such as running the process to meet the demand of a specific customer on a specific production line, geographic region, or for a specific period of time. Advantages of piloting method is that despite being more risky than others, it is monitored closely to contain any unfavorable event and to fix problems as soon as they occur. Another benefit of piloting is that people working on the process become trainers for others, especially when the process requires implementation in different areas of the organization. And you will have the chance to get real customer and stakeholders' feedback on the pilot product or service received. Once you are done with testing the redesign process and fixing and incorporating any changes required, you are ready for the rollout phase. There are three types of rolling out the future process. In the parallel rollout type, you run the new process in parallel with the old one. This type is usually used in software implementations, where you still have the old process as a fallback plan should anything goes wrong with the new process. Once the new process is debugged for any problems, the old process is phased out and the new process will be up and running instead. The second type of rollout is the phase in. This is a helpful method, especially in large processes, where you implement the new design in phases over time. With phase in, it is better to group similar activities in each phase. This allows for managing risks in a more manageable way. It also helps to boost morale of team, as phases reap success early and one by one. The last type of rolling out a new process is the complete changeover. This type is best used when you are confident the risk involved from the rollout is minimal, and once the process is tested in role-playing, practice, simulation, then test it by piloting for some time. Here, you switch off the old process and replace it by the new one completely. At the end, selecting the right rollout strategy is all dependent on your risk assessment and your readiness after the testing phase is complete.